to do the honors? And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before someone manages to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
At the 50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really get back to the defense.
20-yard gain on the play, and that gives the Lions the first. Their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
19 Tiger.
They go play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start this drive. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, Irving. Oh, what a hit! Starts the ball loose! And the Lions have recovered it!
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he can even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Check 18. Fresno.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop it.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with the double-digit deficit.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Mayfield now from the gun. For big yards on the right side. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by getting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Next snap coming inside the red zone. Brock picks up 9 on the play.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He brushed him off with ease. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Mayfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lower the deficit to a single possession. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's how you start. It's how you finish.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. So the hurry up here.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down run by Gibbs. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. And they've left their offense out there. They're going for this on fourth down. They're going for this. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Point after, up and good for Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a read. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offensive line, this is second and 4. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really liked that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down throw here, Mayfield. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So second down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the monkey pass.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight up in Atlanta. I just went to
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 60 by 6. 60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on first down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
And he cuts it back right. And he's out the clear. Into the red zone. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing. Going for the chance of the safety in one end zone, watching them celebrate in the other one.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Sticking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 27-yard line.
result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, they're going to run with Irving. Shoots away from one. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Buccaneers at a deficit. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. That throw behind his intended target. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route, and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, if you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Viking, 18, Pioneer. Trap 60. Street.
They're throwing it. Puts a man under it deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. the huddle. It's second down now. Pass play now. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. He finds space, middle of the field. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get 4 points to end a lopsided first half.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Buccaneers, 14.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. To throw is Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Baker. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First and 10, it's Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
10 more yards. Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
18-yard line.
Now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
4 yards. And a first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's the give to Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, that's why you got to be careful with just running always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Baker now. It's Evans making the catch outright. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
It's a gain of 10.
Goes down in the first, now Irving on first. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. It looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Here's Baker. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Irving. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. You're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Irving will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. These guys got to change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 41. Chase McLaughlin the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Gibbs now from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Looking quickly here.
Jamal Dean on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Lofts it deep right side. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jamal Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see. I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Irving on the inside give. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. It's a pickup up 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They motion the tight end over. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's going to be second down. On the give, this is Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Case, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Gibbs on second down. He cuts it back right. Running in the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Vontae Maddox comes up with it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, a lot of throws come in his direction, and they come out quickly. Doesn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Again, it's Gibbs. And this hasn't been a common sideline of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to Gibbs now on second. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Here comes Montgomery out of the pistol. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
And it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions on their way to their 3rd win of the year.
On the ready.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
49. Buccaneers 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Edwards brings in the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Baker out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. Well, that brings up 2nd down. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st down, Tampa.
And again, it's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man.
And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. Now the Lions calling a timeout. It was their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run to prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Running on second with Montgomery. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Antoine Winfield on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
It's Gibbs on the carry. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Officials signaling for timeouts, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. construct.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time.